You wake up, and it is 20,000 years ago. It's dark, it's freezing, and the roof over your head is built from mammoth bone. Give it one honest day, and here's the truth. You would not survive a week, but not for the reason you think. These are not dumb cavemen grunting in the dark. Their bodies are your body, their brains are your brain. You've landed in the last ice age, in a small band of hunter-gatherers, and that word is everything. Because here, nobody owns food. There are no farms, no shops, no fields. You either find every mouthful yourself, or you go hungry. So let's live your day. You don't wake up to an alarm. You wake up to the cold, in the gray hour before the sun. And here's your first surprise. We picture ancient people sleeping like the dead, 10 hours a night. They didn't. People who still live this way today sleep barely 6 or 7 hours. Less than you, and almost none of them lie awake at night the way we do. No screens, no racing thoughts at 2 in the morning. They wake before dawn rested and simply start the day. And the day starts hungry. There's no fridge to open, no cupboard to raid. Breakfast is out there somewhere, you just have to know where. This is the first thing that would kill you. Drop a modern person here and they'd starve, surrounded by food they can't even see. To them, this whole landscape is a menu. That plant is dinner. That one is a slow poison. That crack in the mud means water underneath. And what's on that menu? Not what the movies told you. The meat-eating caveman is mostly a myth. In most of the world, the real Stone Age diet was mostly plants, roots, nuts, seeds, berries, greens. Meat was the jackpot, not the staple. A good hunt was a celebration precisely because it didn't happen every day. But food is only half of what they read in those plants. Because the forest isn't just a kitchen, it's also a pharmacy. The right bark could bring down a fever. The right leaf could numb a wound or calm a sick stomach. This is chemistry, memorized, and passed down for 1,000 generations. You carry a phone full of answers. They carried the answers inside their heads, and out here forgetting one could be fatal. So all of this, the finding, the reading, the remembering, is it really hard work? Yes and no. Forget the idea that they slaved from dawn to dusk in misery, but forget the daydream of a lazy paradise too. The work was skilled, it was shared, and it was outdoors. A full day of it, but done side by side with people you'd known your whole life. Which brings us to the real question. If it's not starving, and it's not overwork, what actually kills you out here? It isn't the mammoth. It isn't the wolf pack in the dark. It's something almost too small to see. A scratch, a splinter, a thorn you barely noticed on the walk home. Because there are no antibiotics in the Stone Age. An ordinary cut can turn red, then hot, then deadly, and there's nothing anyone can do but wait. That's the day that would really end you. And yet, they survived. For hundreds of thousands of years, they survived. So how? Not alone. That's the secret you keep missing. Out here, one person is a dead person. The fire is shared. The food is shared. The children are watched by whoever is closest, aunts, cousins, and especially grandmothers. You would be the weakest member of that team. And they would still feed you, because tomorrow it might be them who needs feeding. Now the sun goes down and the whole band pulls in close around the fire. This is the best part of your day. And this is where the last small myth falls apart. Because these people don't just eat and sleep and survive. They carve tiny animals out of bone. They paint whole herds across cave walls by firelight. They string beads, they sing. They tell the same kind of stories you'd recognize. And when someone dies, they don't just leave them. They bury them carefully. Sometimes with tools, with ornaments, even with flowers. That is not an animal surviving. That is a person grieving and hoping. That is you. Which leaves one last myth, the biggest one of all. You've heard it 100 times back then. Everyone was dead by 30. It's wrong. That number is an average, and it's dragged down by something heartbreaking. How many babies never made it? But if you survived childhood, the story flips completely. You could reasonably expect to reach 60, 70, even older. The gray-haired elders around that fire weren't rare miracles. They were grandparents, and the living library of the whole band. They were old. So after all that, Who really had the better day? You, with your alarm and your fridge? Or them? Here's the strange truth your body already knows. It was built for their day, not yours. It still craves their walking, their sunlight, their wild variety of food, their tight little tribe around a fire. When modern life feels hollow, that ache has a name. It's homesickness for a day like this one. And here's the part that should keep you up tonight. One day, humans gave this whole world up on purpose. They traded the endless walking for a single patch of dirt. They started to farm. And that one choice may have been the biggest gamble our species ever made. But that is a story for another day.